What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Saffel, back again with another video, and today I'm here with my WWE TLC Tables, Ladders and Chairs 2017 predictions. And I'm actually glad for once that I left this video to the last minute, because we've seen some changes, some big changes to the card after Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt were taken off the card due to them having meningitis or something like that, or some viral infection, which it isn't good for those two. I hope they can heal up soon. I think it was getting passed around the locker room, and I think WWE doesn't want that happening. They don't want all their superstars to get infected, so it's probably best they stay home for a little while and make sure that bug kind of gets out of their system and they can be 100% again. So yeah, this has definitely been a big change up to the pay-per-view, but before we get to the two matches that have been changed up, we'll talk about everything else that has stayed the same. So the pre-show match is Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox. I don't know how this match kind of came together. I may have missed something, but Alicia Fox has kind of gone into crazy Alicia Fox again, but then again, crazy Alicia Fox is the best Alicia Fox in my opinion. Who do I think is going to win? Sasha Banks. She's a babyface, so yeah, pre-show win for her. Then to the main card, there's only 6 matches that have been announced, and only one of them is a Tables, Ladders and Chairs match at a pay-per-view called Tables, Ladders and Chairs. Seriously? You couldn't have at least one ladder match or tables match or chairs match on this card? Like, seriously, we'll talk about the Cruiserweight Championship match between Callisto and Enzo Amore. That match could have been a ladder match, and could have been a damn good one as well. That was, like, why wasn't that a ladder match? I mean, if you're going to have the TLC name, might as well make every other match related to that instead of having just one match on the card. So Callisto beat Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight title on Raw, and they cut a promo, and Callisto claimed that he's going to beat Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight Championship, despite the fact that he is the Cruiserweight Champion. So yeah, that was his good Lucha Things moment for the year. So yeah, good on you, Callisto. But as much as his little blunders on the mic, he's still a really good wrestler inside the ring, and I'm glad that he's Cruiserweight Champion, but I don't think it's going to last, man. I don't think it's going to last. I think Enzo's going to win it back at the pay-per-view, because Enzo's been really good as a heel so far. I feel like he's done so much good for the Cruiserweight division right now. At first, I wasn't really happy, because I feel like, I'm kind of giving the belt to Enzo instead of Neville, who's been doing great for the division. But now that he's turned heel, he's gone into a full savage and just roasting everyone in the division, just trying to take it over. Like, it's really cool. It's really good, what they're doing with Enzo Amore. So yeah, I'm happy that he's gone into that direction as a heel, and I feel like he's going to screw Callisto out of the match somehow for him to win back the Cruiserweight Championship. We'll talk about the other Cruiserweight match, which is Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann versus Gentleman Jack Gallagher and the Brian Kendrick. So Jack Gallagher turned heel, I think, on Cedric Alexander, after him and Brian Kendrick had been feuding for a little while, but now Gallagher's on Brian's side. So he's definitely changed up his character a little bit, because he used to wear that silly those silly trunks with like the different colors on him. Now he's like wearing a suit or whatever, like when he's wrestling, just with his wrist taped up, which I actually think is kind of cool for a heel persona. Who do I think is going to win? I'd say the babyfaces are going to go over, Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann. I feel like this match could actually be really, really good if they're given the time. I mean, there's only 6 matches. I mean, you can get away with it, with having a good match. So yeah, Alexander and Rich Swann to get the win. Those are two of the most talented Cruiserweights at the moment, and I hope Cedric Alexander gets a shot at that Cruiserweight title, because man, he deserves a shot at that title, dude. We get the debut of Asuka against Emma, and obviously Asuka's gonna win. I mean, come on, do you really expect Emma to beat Asuka when she's just debuted onto the main roster? Like, I think Asuka will go on a tear in the next few months, just beating all the women in the division, and will eventually come up to a match against Alexa Bliss if she's still Raw Women's Champion, and she's probably going to beat her for the title, and will continue to hold on to it until, God knows, until someone good enough is able to beat Asuka. But I've heard rumors that Paige might be returning at the TLC pay-per-view or sometime in the near future, so an Asuka Paige feud, fuck yeah, I'd be down for that. I feel like they could do a lot of things with Paige if she decides to come back, have a bit of a redemption story. I honestly wouldn't bring her back as a heel, especially with all the shit that she's been put through the last year or so. I feel like just if they do an Asuka Paige feud, I have a babyface match. It would be alright. But yeah, Asuka's gonna kill Emma inside the ring. So yeah, rest in peace, Emma. The other women's match is for the Raw Women's title, Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James. This feud has been, it could be a lot better. I mean, they've been playing up the whole, oh, Mickie James is old. She's an old grandma. she's not that fucking old, guys. Like, I know she's a little older than the division now, but like, I mean, she's only 38. Like, she's not a fucking grandma. And Alexa Bliss is, how old is Alexa Bliss? She's 26. So yeah, she's only 12 years older than her, so she's not grandmother or anything. But yeah, I don't get why they're putting this into the storyline. This whole, oh, Mickey's off. It seems like every storyline that Mickie James puts herself in, they have to give her something just to demean her or to devalue her. Like remember the Piggy James storyline with Lay Cool from 2009? That was terrible of them. Like, and it seems like they're doing it again. Obviously not as bad as it was like in 2009. That was just fucking disgusting. But yeah, just I wish this feud would have been a lot better. I think the match would be good. I mean, they have history. I mean, Alexa Bliss was the person to bring Mickie James back into WWE technically when that whole La Luchadores or whatever the fucking name is, the bitch wearing the mask, and it was revealed that Mickie James was the person all along. So yeah, they have the history there, and like Mickie James turned face on Alexa Bliss. So I don't think he's going to win. Alexa Bliss will retain. I hope for a really good match between the two. I mean, there's definitely a possibility for it to be really good. Next match was going to be the Demon Finn Balor versus Sister Abigail. Thank fucking God we didn't get that. Not for Bray, unfortunately. He's got meningitis, and I hope he can recover and get back in the ring soon. But yeah, this match was going to look shite, like bloody so bad it's good kind of territory, because you have the Jack-o'-lantern Finn Balor against Sister Abigail, who's just a cross-dressing Bray Wyatt. Like, alright. But because of the meningitis virus going around, Bray Wyatt had to be taken off the card and be replaced by SmackDown's AJ Styles. Dude, this match is going to be off the fucking chain. I can see it right now. This has match of the year candidate written all over. Who do I think is going to win? I honestly don't have a clue. I really don't know who's going to win this match. I mean, it could go to AJ, it could go to Finn. Like, it's the battle of the two Bullet Club. I mean, it's the battle of the Bullet Club leaders, the old Bullet Club leaders. I'd say Demon Finn Balor, because it's Raw, I guess, and the Raw guy goes over the SmackDown guy. Like, I feel like either way, this match is still going to be fucking fantastic, no matter who wins or loses. They're both going to look strong going out of it. So yeah, I think this is the match I'm looking forward to the most on the show. They're going to tear that place up. So give it to Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor. So that's my prediction there. Then we get to the main event, which is a 5-on-3 handicap tables, ladders, and chairs match. The Miz, Cesaro and Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Kane who returned on Raw this week after Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman had a steel cage match. He came out from out of the ring, cost Roman Reigns the match, and that made him to go onto the heel team. And they were originally going to face the reunion of the Shield, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, which, I mean, that would have been fucking awesome if all three of those guys were together, but looks like they have to save for Survivor Series because Roman's got an illness, and he will be replaced by none other than the Raw General Manager, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. Call me Kurt Angle. Yes, he will be replacing Roman Reigns, which is a bit unfortunate. I wish they would have saved it for a later date, maybe at like a WrestleMania or something for Kurt to return to the ring, but I guess they kind of had no choice. I mean, this was the reunion of the Shield we could have seen, and unfortunately just didn't happen because of a crazy life thing, man. But I think Kurt definitely has the star power to replace a Roman Reigns. I mean, storyline wise, this makes no sense for Kurt Angle to team up with Ambrose and Rollins, but then again, it kind of does. I mean, he was pretty pissed at like the heel team at first, but like for the Raw General Manager to put himself in the place of Roman Reigns, I think that was just WWE in panic mode because they're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? I mean, Roman's gone. This was gonna be the big return of the Shield that everyone was gonna be hyped for. But I still think this match is gonna be freaking off the chain, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. I feel like Kurt, Ambrose, and Rollins will win this match. I don't see this happening either way. I'll be shocked if the heels find a way. Probably not if like Braun Strowman gets the pin or something like that. Like if Braun gets the pin on one of them, I wouldn't be too mad. Build up Braun Strowman more because he's the most entertaining thing on Raw right now. So yeah, if Braun gets the pin, I won't be angry. But like it's gonna be Ambrose, Rollins, and Angle. So yeah, that's who I'm going to predict will win this match. So yeah, this is my predictions for a very crazy tables, ladders, and chairs pay-per-view. Hopefully the show was going to be awesome, especially with the match change-ups. It could be a really cool show. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below if you're excited for the TLC pay-per-view and your predictions for the show. And if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram's at JackmanLaw31 if you want to check me out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.